past couple of months, our firm, like millions of organizations throughout the world, has been immersed in annual planning. It's part of our routine calendar. For us, the process begins in August with my own, perhaps unique, planning exercise. I've previously shared the importance of my annual walkabout. This sojourn provides me with some space from which to extract my plan for my own work for the following year and beyond. It's during this annual event that I define my role with my firm for the coming year. What do I want to accomplish personally? What will my work week look like? What resources do I personally need to provide to my team? What capital am I willing to invest? By late September, the end of the third quarter, my vision for the coming year is reasonably well defined. It's at that point that I bring my senior leaders into the process. During the annual meeting, I lay out my overall broad stroke financial goals for the business and some top-line visionary objectives. These are the marching orders that are then shared with department leads to guide their own planning process. Over the past month, my team leaders have been developing their own plans. Did they meet their objectives during the past year? If not, why not? What objectives will help deliver on our firm's key goals? What do they want to accomplish? What resources do they need? What personal development activities will they engage in? Each member of our team must develop clear goals and measurable objectives that feed into the overall company's goals and objectives. Clarity is the key to this exercise, without which accountability will be lacking. I've shared this preamble to highlight a common challenge. What's the difference between a goal and an objective? Many can't answer what I believe to be an important question. Let's explore. A goal is a vision with a wide range. For example, my goal is to generate an additional $250,000 in revenue next year. My goal is to climb Mount Everest before I'm 40. My goal is to visit each of the United States. My goal is to own a Porsche. Each of these is an endpoint and success that is clearly measurable. But what's missing is the how. How will these goals be attained? That's where objectives come in. An objective is a visible, achievable outcome that moves one towards a goal. For instance, if your goal is to add $250,000 in revenue next year, delivery on several interrelated objectives may be necessary to achieve the larger goal. For instance, your appointment scheduler might have to successfully add one additional comprehensive exam per day. For a typical 3,000 exam practice, operating 240 days per year, this would add 240 exams for the year. At $400 per exam, that would then generate $96,000 in additional revenue, or 38% of your $250,000 goal. In addition, your opticians might then have an objective to move your lens capture rate from its current level of 50% to 55%. That objective would then deliver about 150 additional pair of eyewear. At an average sale of $500, they'd then deliver an additional $75,000 towards your goal. Still not enough? Another objective might be to improve your revenue per comprehensive exam by adding a new non-covered diagnostic test. If you can capture 66% of patients for this $39 offering, you'd add another $77,000 to your next year's revenue. The result of success on these three very specific objectives would be that you'd meet your $250,000 revenue goal. A goal is like an elephant in the proverbial saying, "How do you eat an elephant?" Objectives are the response, one bite at a time. Set a measurable goal, break the goal down into measurable objectives that will deliver on the goal, and establish accountability for meeting the objectives. In simple terms, one might consider that a goal is organizational in nature while an objective is individual or departmental. Your practice should have no more than a couple of significant goals. In his bellwether book, The Great Game of Business, author Jack Stack calls these the critical number. But your organization will likely have scores of objectives, all of which must support your critical goals. Understanding the difference between goals and objectives will help you and your team better plan and deliver. Need some guidance on taking your practice to new heights of performance? Give us a call today.